A very well-known phrase says that diplomacy is the art of the impossible. In fact, this sentence is now facing a very significant test as we are watching very closely the trajectory of the tension between the United States and Iran against the background of a possible trajectory of escalation, maybe resulting in a direct collision between the two and even maybe expansion of that collision into a whole-out regional war. It is definitely right now, February 5th, the time of diplomacy to do this effort in order to try to enable both sides a way out of the niches they are locked in. As of now, it seems to be almost an impossible mission because there is a significant gaps in the positions of the sides. The United States present a very long list of clear demands from the Iranian regime, while the Iranian regime made it very clear he has no intention to comply with most of those demands. Taking into consideration the huge military power that the United States has been gathering in the region, taking into consideration the very strong rhetoric made by President Trump, one could definitely ask whether the diplomacy under such circumstances could really do this impossible mission and find a way for both sides to get out of the niche. At this point, February 5th, as there is expectation for the beginning of rounds of talks between the sides that are supposed to start tomorrow in the Sultanate of Oman, there is a lot of skepticism. We have to look realistically at the situation and evaluate to what extent the diplomacy indeed is able to find a solution, a diplomatic solution of this very dangerous crisis that we are now looking at. We can say almost decisively that lacking to provide a diplomatic solution, or if it will be viewed as if the diplomatic solution is reaching an impasse, accordingly we could expect an intensification of the level of tension between the sides. In such situation, the odds or the risks for miscalculation by one of the sides or two could result in a further escalation. So I would say that at this point, when I'm being asked, I think that we still can give a chance to diplomacy. It looks like there is an effort to give chance to diplomacy, yet we have to look very carefully at the way that the talks evolve. We have to take into consideration it's going to be involving a lot of misinformation, disinformation, partial information, and particularly to keep the nerves calm and to hope that in the end of the day, diplomacy will prove the statement that says that diplomacy